Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha ha. You better choose yourself and let's get it. Welcome to another episode on the Choose Yourself channel. Now, next episode is my guy, Chris. I know him from the gym. Your boy's ripped, okay? He's a fitness trainer. He's the founder of Start Over Fitness. Real spiritual guy. I mean, he woke, y'all. Not the kind of woke these kids be talking about. I'm talking about he understands the purpose of life. That's why we align. A real self-chooser. That's why I brought him on this show. Now, some people don't change until life kills the old version of them. And Chris didn't just level up. He got hit by a truck. And he says that version of him actually died. I saw the video. He was dead. It's not funny, but he looked dead. Big old F-350. He was walking his dog. Truck hit him, didn't hit the dog. Okay, y'all, you ain't got to, y'all almost got sad, some of you dog lovers. I'd have been sad too. I love dogs. I ain't got a dog. I will have a dog one day. Hit him. He went 30 feet to the left. The dog sat there where he was standing before he got hit off his feet, and it was running in circles, just in circles. I saw the video. The body's over there. The dog was still in the same spot, going in circles. Why is that? Well, according to Chris, his soul left his body. He was hovering above his body. And I believe, after hearing that, the dog was running in circles underneath his floating spirit. He saw his body get up and call into work and say he couldn't be there the next day. And after that, he talks about, he said he used to not be such a good guy. But now he's positive, he's happy, he's training people, he's choosing himself. He's being restrictive with his relationships. He ain't fucked in the year because he's being selective with his perspective and his projections. And that's what happens when you go to the dark place. And he said, I was dark, now I'm light. Light skin, he is, so am I. He said, I was dead, now I'm alive. He said, it was the death of the flesh and it rebirthed the spirit. And that's what happens when you go through the choose yourself process. The TEFIC, T-E-F-I-C, triggers environment, foundation, investment, contribution. And that trigger is supposed to show you which part of you is supposed to die. Or it might be a truck. Or you might lose your health. Or somebody might manipulate your ass. Or somebody might pass judgment and make a claim. It's up to you to process it and not hold on to it. That's what it means to get over it and get after it. The longer you hold on to it, the longer you suffer. All right? And most people say they want to change, but they don't want the death that comes before it. You don't want to let go of the addictions and vices. You don't want to let go of the old friends. You don't want to let go of your old environment. Well, guess what? That's where you're going to be living until that part of you got to die. Kind of started off dark here, y'all. But it's real. It's in the Bible. Every day, the old me has to die in order for me to get closer to my purpose. Me, I had about 12, 13, maybe 18, 99 trigger points before I was finally locked up in solitude and I had to change that trigger point to a turning point. And that's when the choose yourself process was born. And now that's what I provide to people and try to get them to understand ain't nobody coming to save your ass, not even your savior, until you align your behavior with the things you pray for. Come on now. Chris breaks down how trigger points repeat until you stop numbing and start listening. Mirrors don't lie. Relationships expose your ass, and pain keeps knocking until you acknowledge it. You see, some of y'all hiding your pain, and you expect people to know you in pain. Now you want to judge and get mad at other people because they triggered you. Well, if you deal with your emotions, they wouldn't trigger you because that's just who they are. It's up to us to give meaning to life, and we talk about that. The good, the bad, failure, success, it's all in the eyes of the perceiver. And if you are a believer, it don't matter what you perceive because it just is what it is. We always talk about environment. He gives a good analogy about putting seeds in the same soil, the same foundation. But when they grow, they don't look the same. But they both have different purposes. They're for different environments. But an oak tree grows in the same foundation as a grass seed. But over time, you'll be able to see how high you're supposed to go. But if you stop growing, because your friend is a grass seed, well, guess what? You're going to be a grassy ass with half your glass full, half-ass in your life. You might outgrow some people, places, and things, but that's the way of life. That's what it means to let that version die. Okay? Every season for a good reason. Chris said, my spirit guides me away from places I no longer fit in. They drinking, talking about naked chicks. I'm interested in growth. That happened to me too. I put down the porn and the dating apps. I took 4 years of solitude, being single after being a serial dater. And when I came to New York City, I locked in to my manhood, and it was the best thing for me. This transformation was liberating. I suggest everybody leave your hometown, because then you ain't got nobody to distract you. You ain't got nobody to save your ass. And you're not going to fear judgment because nobody out here knows you. So everybody out here thinks you are whoever you present yourself as off the rip. When you back home and you try to change, other people going to be like, why you change? You ain't always been like that. We're supposed to change. You don't see a butterfly kicking it with caterpillars, do you? No. But a butterfly can show a caterpillar how to fly. Caterpillar can't show a butterfly shit. Come on now. Chris explains how environments don't just influence behavior. They resurrect old identities, especially if it's an old environment. If a room keeps calling back a version that you buried, that's not nostalgia. That's a warning. Get your ass out. We got to go. Or you can go back to your old environments and still choose intention as the new version. Then you really know you grew. If you're an alcoholic and you go into a bar and you can get a water without drinking, guess what? You made it. You addicted to gambling? You go to the casino? You just kick it and watch sports? You don't gamble? Guess what? You made it. See? A lot of people got it confused, like protect your peace. Cut them off. I'm like, shit, sit up in it. If somebody pissing you off and they toxic, to an extent, okay, obviously don't waste your damn time. But if you got to be there and you can't persevere through some BS, that's the softened mind. How you going to make it through adversity? Every time you get a little stressed, you got to protect my peace. Oh, my God, I got to go. It's giving me anxiety. Oh, my God, it's giving me the wrong vibes. Oh, my God. Shut your ass up. But eventually, yeah, put your foot down for sure. Then we talk about the foundation. Discipline isn't restriction, it's protection. We do it as preventative action. So we can stay disciplined in adversity and choose intention over emotion. We know that. I talk about it all the time in the CYC every Tuesday at 10 a.m. EST. DM me, Big Dream Hakeem. I'll let you in. First week's free. Balls. Chris said, kill yourself daily. I said, what? Daily? How am I going to wake up tomorrow if I kill myself today? It's a figure of speech, y'all. Figuratively. We're built to consume, kill that. Be a producer. That's what Chris said. So if you're in a consumption loop, screens especially, caffeine all the damn time, all day is messing up your sleep. Nicotine, sugar, liquor, weed, dating apps, gambling, shopping, all them things. Consumption loop, man. Tap into the Choose Yourself Challenge. We do 3 a year. I'm on day 9 right now. I feel fine. I'm actually on hour 10 of fasting, about to go for 24. No, hour 12, actually. So Chris ties in routine, fasting, controlled struggle, solitude into one idea. If you don't train discomfort on purpose, life will assign it to your ass. Invest in yourself. Pillar 4. Small systems beat motivation every time. Do something daily to invest in yourself, especially between when you wake up and your screens. He said, I didn't change everything at once. One habit, one adjustment, 1 month at a time. Simple. One choice at a time, man. Mini foundation, non-negotiable, full foundation. That's what we got. If you need the foundation program, tap in. We got that 30-day foundation program, 20% off for CYC members. Otherwise, it's $9.98. And I ain't talking about $9. I'm talking about $900 because it's that valuable. It's worth it. Do you want to change your life? It's not about if you think I'm worth it. It's if you think you worth it, because I know this shit works. Now, this ain't just fitness talk, although we both jacked. It's a masterclass on sustainable self-trust through systems instead of extremes. They don't call me Extreme Hakeem, and you ain't starting today. You can call me Dopamine Hakeem. I like to dabble in the instant gratification and the fake dopamine, but that's just because I'm about the balance. Libra gang. 80% healthy, 20% fun, 100% happy. Life can't be redone, but you gotta have the systems in place to replenish and recover. Sometimes I break out in song. I've been doing that my whole life. When I was no longer scared of who I was, I let who I was inspire others. That's a bizarre. Pillar 5, create and contribute. When you can embrace who you are, you can finally inspire others from a place of conviction and authenticity. Not just with your words and your story and your passion and your brand, but by exemplifying what authenticity is. They can see that you love you. They can tell by your posture. They can tell by your skin. They can tell by your conversation, your eye contact, how you dress. Is your hair cut or not? Is it done? How's your makeup? No makeup. Do what you got to do. I don't care. Shit. That's what it means to choose yourself to be chosen. Now, when it comes to faith, me and Chris, we're on a similar wavelength. It's not about religion. It's about alignment. He talks about even the bad choices are about refining alignment. We're trying to get out the consumption loop and refine the production loop. We're trying to get out of hesitation and get into creation. So whether I'm 80% locked in on my foundation or on my 20% fun celebration, it's all 100% alignment and intention. Now, when you depend on it, it's not intention. It's you dependent. And that's why you got to break free and then find your balance. Come on now. This conversation bridges spirituality, fitness, masculinity, and purpose without preaching, just lived experience. Most addictions are not substances. They're actually just a default program in your mind that you keep going back to think you need to function. What are you doing? The devil don't show up with horns. It shows up as sugar liquor porn, doom scrolling and comfort. Okay, but freedom lives in the pause. Freedom lives in your morning routine, in your foundation. The challenge is a pause from consumption. When you fast, it's a pause from consumption. Okay? Between emotion and action, there's a space. And in that space is the power of choice, given to you by God. What you gonna do? Between emotions and actions, there's a space. You get 4 choices. You can choose your past habits, your habituality. Well, same choices, same results. Go ahead, choose it. You already know what you're gonna get. You can choose your present emotional state. You don't want to do that. You know them people. Happy one day, sad the next, depressed the next, always complaining because they ain't in control. Your emotional state, that is danger zone, okay? An untamed mind is a minefield, but you may not be able to tell yet, but time will. Bang. See? Boom. All of a sudden, blew up in your face. You can choose what you think other people want you to do, and that's even worse than choosing your habits and emotions, because at least your habits and emotions are yours. You choosing what they want you to do, now you living someone else's life. You're not even choosing what you did last time or how you feel. You're like, oh, what do you want me to do? Don't do that shit. Do not do that. Don't people please. You're going to lose yourself instead of choose yourself. Or the fourth option, what I be talking about when I say choose yourself, is choose your future self. Choose your highest self. Choose your best self. Choose the self you said you wanted to be before your emotions came in, before that person pissed you off, before your sensory input was penetrated by your environment. Who did you say you want to be? Choose that. All right? So if you're looking to tap in, man, we got the community. We have programs. I got my book online. If you fuck with the podcast, please leave a review. We got my book on Amazon. We got the CYC every Tuesday. We got challenges to break free of your vices. We're in the middle of one right now. DM me. We also have a retreat and meet and grows multiple times a year. We not playing around. I'm going to keep creating. What you going to do? Hopefully not hating, because that reminds me of Satan, and I got the God in me. So in the meantime, in between time, big dream time, gut clean time, routine time, dopamine time, keep the gratitude in your attitude, and always choose yourself.